Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome back to Twisted Wonderland! Today I am both excited and nervous because we're gonna be doing our first real battle. I mean, I know I was supposed to fail that tutorial battle, but I'm still like nervous that I'm gonna do terrible. There's a whole like gotcha system and I just worry that the whole leveling up of cards thing is just gonna be rough. But yeah, we are now officially allowed to stay at school with our weird cat companion. Grim. But yeah, it's the first day at school and I can't do anything but form a team. Okay, let's see. You'll get support in story battles from students and other characters. Try picking the guest character this time. Okay. Auto team will form a team of students for you. Try using auto team for this battle. Okay. Okay, I just have to hit okay. Auto selection complete. Please review your team composition. Yes, yeah, okay. I did get that. The one I picked. The Vil. And, okay. Are these like my best cards or something? Whatever. Let's start. Please give me a better tutorial this time. I'm begging you. Oh, did I make my room look a little bit nicer? Or is this just how it looks during the day? What? I thought we were rid of these ghosts. Like, I thought they were gone for good. They're already back? I really did not think these ghosts were going to be recurring characters. I'm up. Oh, okay, we're battling the ghosts. That's why they're here. Okay, battles can have turn limits. When a battle has a 5-turn limit, this means the battle will end after 5 turns. Huh, who'da thunk? Okay, victory conditions. Deal more damage than the enemy within the turn limit, or reduce the enemy's HP to 0. Okay. Attack with spells that have elemental damage to do extra damage. Okay. Red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red. Like, if you guys have ever played Tears of Themis, that Atome on like your phone, there's a battle system in that game that's like this. Okay, each turn, the team that gets first attack switches. First strike equals see enemy's first move. Second strike equals see enemy's second move. What? Each turn, the team that gets the first attack switches. Okay, I get that. Attack order determines what info you can see on enemy moves. Still confused, but okay. Oh. Okay. Feel free to tuck your tail and run. Okay. Turn 1. Okay, so he's green, which means I need red. And red. Let's hope I get this. Yeah, you're weak. Buh. Oh no. Weird scientist guy was weak to that. Okay. I'm still really confused kind of by what I'm looking at. Not gonna lie. Oh no, I didn't want to send you. Never mind. Well, if he's gonna do okay, I don't know what the first person's gonna do. I'm just gonna send him. I don't have any blue to beat his red. Oh no, are we just saying that he's weak? Dude, I don't know, send Grim. I'm still confused. Oh! You're getting wrecked. At least I'm doing better this time. Oh! Grim, you were wrecking that dude. Okay. I'm still kind of confused on this whole system. I don't know what my people are weak to, I just now realized. Can I... Nope, okay. I'm I'm gonna send Grim again. And how about this dude? Because I haven't used him yet. Oh! Okay, it was a good idea to send that dude. Haha, I won, I did it. That's right. I'm still kind of confused by what's happening. Not gonna lie. Great. I'm gonna be living with the freaking Boo brothers. I know, right? Hello, Crowley.
ベッドに寝そべったら底が抜けてびっくりしたんだぞ。どんだけオンボロのまま放置してたんだ？
Very.
ゴーストに起こされるし、最悪なんだぞ。
I didn't sleep well either.
急に慣れない環境へ放り込まれたのですから不安なのも当然です。ですが現実は往々にして厳しいもの。受け入れて前に進みましょう。
Yeah, you know, this is a really weird position I've been put in, but just suck it up and move on. It's fine.
さてそんなわけで本日のお仕事についてお話があります。
Okay.
今日のお仕事は学園内の清掃です。
Right, I'm a janitor now.
と言っても学園内は広い。魔法なしで全てを掃除し終えることは無理でしょう。ですので本日は正門から図書館までのメインストリートの清掃をお願いします。いいですか？昨日のような騒ぎを起こさないようグリム君をしっかり見張っていてくださいね。
I'm his babysitter. Understood.
頼みましたよ。昼食は学食で取ることを許可します。ではしっかり業務に励むように。
He's kind of weird. I kind of like him.
掃除なんてやってられねえんだぞ。俺様も魔法の授業でバーンダダダーンってかっけえ魔法を打ちまくりたいんだぞ。
Yeah, don't do that. After we clean, we can study in the library. Let's just head to the front gate for now. Here, maybe I'll motivate you with this. To be continued. Okay, you have finished the tutorial. Oh, I have now. Now you can head back to the home screen and continue into the main game. What? Who are you? Oh, I'm gonna have to log into this game even on days I don't record, aren't I? Damn it. Complete missions to get gems. I don't know what that says, and other useful items. Move to missions? Take 30 lessons, take 50 lessons. Lessons? Are you sure the tutorial's over? Because I don't know what lessons are. Cook! I can cook a tofu hamburger steak. Huh?
何かしこまってるのよ。え？緊張してる？学校の式典で緊張するなんてまだまだね。
Okay, this is where the boy I picked is. Alright, don't mind me. I'm gonna be exploring this menu a bit. I have no gifts. I have no friends. Oh, what? Is this okay? Oh, okay, this is where I see. Oh, you're an Aries just like me, Val. Your club is Film Research Club? I was a film student in college. We're both right-handed. We have so much in common. I also don't like mayonnaise. Wow. We're gonna get along great. Card upgrading. Different items improve your cards in different ways. Oh boy. Earn blooming honey from History of Magic lessons. Okay. Groovy versions of cards feature different art. Earn groovification items from alchemy lessons. Groovification. That's an amazing word. Oh, who are you? Hi. What are these? God, I have so much to learn, don't I? Okay, well, what are lessons? Okay, increase your player rank by taking lessons. The cards you take will also get improvements from lessons. Cool. There are 3 types of lessons. Each lesson improves a different stat. History, fight, and alchemy. Your study partner is the main card taking the lesson. This card's stats are more likely to raise than other cards on the team. In History of Magic and Fight lessons, you can select 1 study partner card and 4 other cards to put on your team. In Alchemy lessons, you can choose 1 study partner card and 1 buddy character. This will raise the selected character's buddy level. Buddy level? Oh, guys, I feel so confused right now. I really do. Use lesson items to improve your cards more efficiently. Different items are used for different lessons. Hi. Okay, select your study partner for this. Okay, I'll go with my boy.
知性がなければ世界のトップにはなれないわ。しっかり勉強なさい。
Sure. How about history? How about that guy, because he's a good card. You. This dude. And how about that dude? Sure. Right. Start.
よろしくお願いします。
Oh, guys, you're gonna have to really cut me some slack now. I'm really confused by what I'm doing. Um.
流行は繰り返す。
What's happening?
競争がトップを作る。
ズルじゃないよ。
I'm just like tapping the screen.
手応えなし。
Good job, Phil.
はーい。
Why is it only these two getting stuff?
予習してきた。なるほどな。
I'm literally just tapping the screen.
居眠りをしていた生徒は分かっている。
I did it, I guess. My rank increased. Yay! I got a jug of blooming honey. So that's neat. Oh. Oh, is this like the buddy thing? And I got Vil's? Vil won, the Queen's Throne. The way he walked in. Did you know that the fairest Queen's Throne had a fancy peacock engraving? I did not. What a sight she must have been, sitting on it in her black and purple royal gown. Of course, any throne or dress would pale compared to Her Majesty's visage. What? Huh? That was it? What was that? What just
悩むだけ
happened?
時間の無駄よ。さっさと決めなさい。
Dude, I feel like I need to do research or something. Because I'm so confused by what is happening right now. What if I hit auto select? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. This.
よろしくお願いします。
Who has that high-pitched voice? Is it the weird scientist-looking one? Flight.
誰もが俺に夢中だ。
Oh my god, is that Gaston?
髪の乱れは心の乱れ。で、次は何？
I'm not even like... I just tap the screen and someone does it. Normally him.
いい運動ね。
Come on, God. Everyone else should do stuff
競
too.
争する。
Okay, you are the one with the high-pitched voice.
スラスターを展開。
Why is it literally only these two to do things?
退屈しのぎだ。
Good job, dude.
誰よりもたくましい俺のようになれ。
Okay, I did it. I don't understand why this is like... Oh yeah, pick a specific one. Pick a specific dorm to do stuff
寝ちまったら
with.
起こしてやる。横で船焦がれたら邪魔で仕方ねえからな。
I just know I have a good card for you, so that's why I'm just doing this.
さあ始まりの鐘が鳴る。
I'm just letting it auto select. Guys, I'm really gonna have to do a lot of research before this next episode. I completed Reach Player Rank 3. Oh, I'm Player Rank 3, woohoo!
情報をた
I
く
don't know what
さ
that
んインプット
means.
したよ。
Those guys leveled up though. Oh, now I got this guy. Jack Howell. Lions raise their young in packs, just like wolves. I hear the king of beasts took a special interest in his rascal of a nephew. He was always protecting that kid by extricating him from dangerous situations. Protective and good with kids. They don't make kings like that every day. Scar apologist.
誰もが俺に夢中だ。
That flight teacher, I
こ
can't.
んなもんか。
Woohoo! Learn to fly on a broom. This green-haired guy needs to do something. Thank you. Like, he hasn't done anything yet. Okay, select your study partner for this daily lesson. I'll pick my boy again. Select a buddy to join this lesson. How about this guy? They're from like the same dorm thing.
よそ見してる余裕なんてあるの？
Alchemy.
しつけの時間だ。
You look like Corella DeVille.
私の価値は宝石以上。
抜き打ちで
Crowley, what are you doing here?
今話しかけないで。
Why is Crowley just here all
こ
of a
れが
sudden?
日々の積み重ね。これが日々の積み重ね。失敗できないわね。
All I'm doing is tapping the
グ
screen.
ッボーイ。習ったことを忘れるなよ。
Why did Crowley show up? Woohoo! Good. He upgraded.
私って尽くしがいがあると思わない？
I do. Yeah. He looks so angry. Grrr, level up. Good.
トレーニングの効果が出たな。
They sure have. You didn't get very far. Get stronger. Still didn't do very great. What about this dude? Who even are you? I don't know who you are. Okay, I don't think I can do any other upgrading right now. Okay, let's go back to stories. Wait, what's this? Select a character to view their vignettes. What does that mean? You guys have numbers. A far cry. Oh, are these like little story segments? House Warden, are you returning to the dorm? See, I do voices, but I don't know them well enough to do voices yet. You're here, Silver. Your timing is apt. He's got like a deep voice. I was just about to take part in some club activities. The one you formed, I think it was called the Gargoyle Study Club. It's a good name, Gargoyle Study Club. Though we do quite little. Rather, I do quite little, seeing as I'm its sole member. All I do is walk around campus. Studying gargoyles? Ah, so you observe gargoyles on your walks then. If you like, you are welcome to join me. I'll even introduce you to the school's gargoyle statues. What? Thank you, House Warden. I would be honored by the opportunity. Alright, then we're off to view the first of the gargoyles. They're just Disney villains. It's just like Ursula and Jafar. Our first stop is here, the eastern entrance of the school. You see the gargoyle above the gate? Ones with features inspired by ravens are rare. This one is the only one I've ever laid eyes on, as it happens. Behold its artistry. Don't you feel as though it could take flight at any moment? It is no doubt the work of a famous artisan. So there are raven gargoyles? I thought they were modeled after demons and such. You are mistaken to an odious degree. I beg your forgiveness. What did I say that displeased you? It is true that most gargoyles take on a monstrous form. That said, to assume all of them to be monsters is dreadfully narrow-minded. Do not be narrow-minded against gargoyles, sir. You'll find there are demons much as there are ravens or pigs. I see. It appears I was misinformed. All of this is common knowledge, Silver. You saw many a gargoyle in the Briar Valley, yes? Recall them and realize how many of them took the forms of animals. Indeed, the subject is more complex than I gave it credit for. I see a raven statue on this wall as well. Perhaps these gargoyles aren't so rare around here? Silver. Master? That is not a gargoyle, but a grotesque... What? Pardon? Gargoyles are implements, not decorations. They are spouts meant to keep rainwater from eroding the walls. Why is this man so passionate about gargoyles? Grotesques, meanwhile, are merely statues, modeled after animals, and serve no purpose. I reiterate, they have no function whatsoever. My mistake. Gargoyles benefit their castle, and are a far cry from being simple ornaments. To compare the two is tantamount to an insult. What you found is a grotesque. What we are observing are gargoyles. Remember, this is the Gargoyle Club. What is the Gargoyle Observation Club? Do you understand? I beg your forgiveness once more. I'll be much more careful from now on. As long as you understand. Alright, now let us proceed to the ones that adorn the school building itself. This is where we met before our walk. We're going back to where we started. Naturally, the gargoyles must be observed in the order in which they were created. The order, you say? This guy is weird. Why is he so obsessed with gargoyles? Most of the gargoyles of Night Raven College are relatively new compared to the school itself. I believe they were added one by one, year after year. It fascinates me. Through these gargoyles, we can get a glimpse at the historical period in which they were created. For example, this one here. I don't think Silver is very interested in this. Master. Yes, Silver, do you have a question about this gargoyle? It isn't that. I've learned much by joining you today. I feel I've managed to grow closer to you through the Gargoyle Study Club. That's what it was called. In return for this, please allow me to gift you a gargoyle that would complement your room. Silver. Now I love you forever. Never mind. As I said quite plainly, statues that do not act as a spout are not gargoyles at all. Oh. And as I also said quite plainly, carvings that do not serve any sort of function are grotesques. Was one lesson not enough to commit it to memory? Then allow me to teach you at a greater length. The word gargoyle originated from... Okay, that certainly was something. I got some gems from it. Why Gargoyle Club? Okay, let's do this Silver guys now. Hello? I have to tap the screen, I guess. Kaleem. Hey, Silver. We're in the lecture hall next. Better snap out of it. Or step to it. Thank you, Kaleem. Something up? You seem more out of it than usual. I was only lost in thought. Thinking about Gargoyle Study Club. Uh-huh. Nah, something's definitely up. I'm here if you need an ear. I keep getting bullied about gargoyles. Well, the truth, Sebek and I had an argument this morning over Malleus? I need to hear them say these names before I can actually properly pronounce them. Oh yeah? Not often you two fight. I'd hardly call it a fight, but still, Sebek accused me of negligence toward Malleus. I'm sorry I'm probably pronouncing these names wrong. Negligence? Oh yeah, you and Sebek are Malleus's attendants, right? Not attendants, bodyguards. Gotcha. Go on. Sebek wished to escort Malleus to the classroom, but I stopped him. Well, why did you? What's wrong with them going to the class together? Nothing. It's just that Sebek is determined to never leave Malleus' side for even a single moment. It's gotten worse since he enrolled here. He holds our master in very high esteem, so he was ecstatic to finally be able to be by his side at all hours. But I think doing so within the campus grounds is going too far, personally. Malleus deserves some time to himself, does he not? Oh man, that guy is really angry. He deserves time to himself to study gargoyles. When I said that, though, he told me that as his bodyguards to leave him alone for even a second would be an act of supreme negligence. I get the picture now. You were in a fight about whether you should all hang out at school or not. Not exactly, no. Well, yes, actually. I suppose that more or less sums it up. I guess if I were in Malleus' shoes, I'd feel kind of lonely. You would? I mean, if... Jamil? I don't know how to say these names, I'm sorry. Told me that we couldn't walk to class together, I think I'd have a meltdown. Oh, I'm not certain I understand why, but you may be right. Come to think of it, you and Jamil are always together, aren't you? Yeah, we've been together since we were kids, so he's like a brother to me. Anyway, what did Malleus have to say about all that? Did he want the company, or did he say that he'd rather be alone to look at gargoyles? He said very little. He didn't show much of an opinion one way or the other. Is it possible I hurt him by failing to understand his feelings? I doubt it. It sounds like you're way more upset about this than he is. It does? Well, I suppose I did have some trouble getting through my risotto at lunch. It's usually my favorite, too. Whenever I lifted my spoon, I would think of Malleus and stop. I hurried to finish what was left once the bell rang, but it wasn't the same. That happened because you're a nice guy who cares about his friends. That's a good thing, so cheer up, Silver. Oops, I apologize for putting you through this between classes. If we don't hurry, the next one is bound to start without us. You're right. Well, how about we go together? Sure, but you seem to be holding an astrology textbook. Yeah? We have practical magic next. Oh, duh. Thanks for pointing that out. My practical magic textbook is maybe in my bag. It's not, is it? Nope. This isn't it. It's not that either. Where is it? This is so weird. Jamil never makes mistakes. Jamil, you rely on him for personal matters in addition to his duties as vice house warden? Of course, he's really on top of everything. If I tried getting everything ready by myself, I'd probably forget something every time. Oh, found it. Huh? There's a note stuck on it. Don't forget your robe or homework. Shoot, I totally forgot. See what I mean? I'd be completely lost without him. What is it, Silver? You're staring. Thank you, Clean. You've made me see that indeed being overprotective must be avoided at all costs. I cannot be like him. I'm more confident than ever about that. Good. Not sure how it helped, but I'm glad you feel better. This Clean guy's kind of funny. I think he's the other one we have a vignette for. Yep. Hi. Hanging out as friends. Let's see. I bought dried fruit, spices. Yeah, this should be everything on the list. Alright, tonight's banquet is a go. Ah, oh no. The banana chips are falling. Okay, Riddle. Got it. Here you are. Phew, you're a lifesaver, Riddle. Thanks a bunch. That's quite the load you're carrying, Kaleem. We're holding a banquet for our new students tonight, so this is for that. You're a house warden, but you are the one tasked with running the errands alone. Is that weird? I was doing decorations at first, but Jamil suddenly insisted he'd handle those. I was so excited about making the tables glitter by sprinkling them with gold and jewels, too. I can imagine why Jamil was so adamant about taking over. It worked out, though, because then I was appointed the vizier of shopping. The what? The what? So they found a tactful way to toss you out. You say something? Not a thing. Camille's kind of a dumbass. That's fun in a character, though. While your efforts towards arranging this welcome party are laudable, do not forget your position as house warden. It hasn't been long since you assumed the role, but you've yet to make an effort to act the part. I recall some very loud yawns at our last meeting. If you were a member of Heartslabel, I'd have had your head for that. 'Cause Evil Queen. Or not Evil Queen. Queen of Hearts. That's funny. Whenever I yawn in Scarabia, I don't know how to say any of these things. There's so many new names I've never heard. Jamil prepares my bed for me. You and Leona are immaculate examples of how one can be ill-suited to be house leaders. Speaking of, are you getting enough sleep, Riddle? You seem really on edge. All that stress is going to take a toll on you. Must I stand here and take advice from you? You are so lucky you have Jamil to look after you. He's the best. He's a good cook, he's smart, and to top it all off, he's a super nice guy. Oh, I love him. Jamil's the one making all the food for tonight's banquet, too. So you're saying if it's the vice house warden who keeps Scarabia running, and you're fine with that. It's all about teamwork, right? You don't have to take everything upon yourself either, you know. If you ever need help, you can always come to me. I don't think you're very capable of that, Kaleem. You can't even remember your homework. And I ask again, must I stand here and take advice from you? Oh, forget it. Shouldn't you be focusing more on your task at hand? The cooking can't start until the vizier of shopping returns. I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry. It's making me sound like I'm illiterate right now. Cried, you're right. Catch you later, Riddle. Goodbye, Kaleem. Why did you stop? Because I think you should come to the banquet. I should what? We're both sophomore house wardens, so it's about time we hung out as friends. I appreciate the invitation, but it's far too short notice for me to... We're gonna pig out at on Jamil's spread and drink and sing and have all kinds of fun. But I never agreed to. Everyone's gonna flip after they hear we've got Hartsable's house warden coming as our honored guest. I have other plans tonight. I must see to my broom in preparation for tomorrow's flight class, and... Flying? That could be a great idea. I've got an amazing carpet in my room. We could use it to take a night ride through the diamond sky as tonight's main entertainment. Sound fun? A night ride? You couldn't possibly mean one of those flying carpets, could you? Not just could, I am. Come tonight, and we'll be freewheeling to the ends of the world together. But I may perhaps have a smidgen of interest. After all, such artifacts are counted among the Scalding Sands national treasures. I could hardly refuse such an opportunity, and the experience could prove valuable for my own study of flight. Then it's decided. I shall arrive later tonight with a gift in hand. Pie should do nicely, I think. I'll have Trey prepare one, so that you can have a taste of what we enjoy at our dorm's tea part. Don't bother. What? Sorry, it's just that I only eat what Jamil makes me. Why? Yeah, why? Back home, I can't even tell you how often I fell ill after eating things that were prepared for me by others. And I'm not talking about little stomach aches. I'd be unconscious in the infirmary for days on end. Were people trying to poison you? Jamil and Dad used to say that was the fate of the Asim family's eldest son. Anyway, I've made it a rule not to touch anything other than food Jamil's made personally. What if he died? I know, sorry I went morbid, but like, what if he died? What would you do? So I appreciate the offer, but I'll have to pass. The Asim family is known the world over for its vast wealth. If you're the eldest son, with plenty of siblings beneath you, could it be that you were poisoned? See, that's what I thought. Oops, all this standing around means I'm gonna be extra late, huh? Jamil's gonna be mad. Anyway, see you tonight, Riddle. I think you're being poisoned, sir. Perhaps that boundless positivity of his can befit a house warden after all. Okay, we got to know some of the characters a little bit better there. Kaleem's kind of a bumbling dumbass, which is fun. Riddle is very put together, I guess. Silver and the other guy are like the bodyguards of the guy that likes gargoyles. That's all I know about him right now, is that he loves gargoyles. Okay, let's try and do one more story segment. Meeting a freshman.
Ah, すげえんだぞ。ここがメインストリートか。昨日はよく見てなかったけど、この石像は誰だ？7つあるけど
They're villains.
みんな怖い顔。このおばちゃんなんか特に偉そうなんだぞ。
ハートの女王知らねえの？
Oh, you're the freshman?
偉い人なのか？
Oh, I know all about her.
昔バラの迷宮に住んでた女王だよ。規律を重んじる厳格な人柄で、トランプ兵の行進もバラの花の色も一切乱れを許さない。
I kind of forgot this was based off of like actual Disney villains, which is kind of funny.
マッドな奴らばっかりの国なのに、誰もが彼女には絶対服従。なんでかって？規律違反は即打ち首だった。
Off with their head!
怖えんだぞ。
クールじゃん。俺は好き。だって優しいだけの女王なんてみんな従わないだろ？
確かにリーダーは強い方がいいんだぞ。っていうかお前は誰だ？
俺はエース。今日からピカピカの1年生。どうぞよろしく。
Ace, yeah. Fitting name for that dorm.
俺様はグリム。
Queen of Hearts.
大魔法師になる予定の天才だぞ。 こっちの冴えないのは俺様の子分なんだぞ。
珍しい響きの名前だな。
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Ace.
なあなあ、エース。それじゃあ、あっちの目に傷のあるライオンも有名なやつ
God,
な
are
の
we
か
gonna learn about every single one of them now?
もちろん。これはサバンナを支配した百獣の王。
Scar.
でも生まれながらの王じゃなく、綿密に練った策で玉座を手に入れた努力。王になった後、嫌われ者のハイエナも差別せず一緒に暮らそうって提案した。
おお、身分
Sounds like a great guy.
とらわれないやつはロックなんだぞ。
This is so funny.
手前のタコ足のおばさんは誰だ？
They're just like praising these villains. Scar was a great guy.
深海の洞窟に住む海の魔女。不幸せな人魚たちを助けることを生きがいにしてた。
Not
お
really.
代さえ払えば変身願望から恋の悩みまで何でも解決してくれたらしい。彼女の手にかかれば叶わない願いはなかったらしいよ。まあお代はちょっと高かったって
Oh
話
man, I
だけ
can't with this.
ど、何でも叶うってんなら当然だよね。
つまり俺様も大魔法師になればリッチになれるってことか？じゃあこのでかい帽子のおじさんは？
Jafar? I can't.
砂漠の国の魔術師。
What? It's like so hard for me to take it seriously with these like Disney villains. But it's also just so funny that they're like, these guys were great people.
間抜けな王に仕えてた大臣で王子と身分を偽って王女をたぶらかそうとしてたペテン師の正体を見破った切れ者。その後魔法のランプをゲットして世界一の魔術師にまでのし上がった。
Not really.
さらにはその力で王の座まで手に入れたんだって。
Yeah, but you're forgetting how the movie ended.
ほほう。やっぱ魔法師には人を見る目も必要ってことだな。おお、こっちの人は美人だぞ。
The evil queen.
これは世界一美しいと言われた女王。毎日魔法の鏡で世界の美人ランキングをチェック。んで自分の順位が1位から落ちそうになったらどんな努力も惜しまずやったって話。世界
Literally.
一の美を保つことへの意識の高さっつうの
I'm sorry, this is so
半端
funny.
ないよね。
These villains being praised.
毒薬作りの名手でもあったらしいぜ。
Mm-hmm.
綺麗だけどおっかねえんだぞ。
そう譲れないこだ
You
わりがあ
respect
る
the
のは
hustle,
かっけえ
man.
じゃん。
確かに一本芯が通ってるのはかっけえな。向こうの頭が燃えてる男は見るからに
Hades.
怖えんだぞ。
死
His
者
face.
の国の王。地味猛量がうごめく国を一人で治めてたっていうから超実力者なのは間違いない。怖い顔してるけど押し付けられた嫌な仕事も休まずこなす誠実なやつで、ケルベロスもヒドラもタイタン族も全部こいつの命令に従って戦ったんだってさ。
ふむふむ。実力があるのに、おごらないってのは大事なことなんだぞ。最後にこの角が生えてるやつは？
I forget who the last one is. Who? Oh, right, Maleficent.
魔の山に住む茨の魔女。高貴で優雅、そして魔法と呪いの腕はこの7人の中でもピカイチ。雷雲を操って嵐を起こしたり、国中を茨で覆い尽くしたり、巨大なドラゴンにも変身できたんだってさ。
おお、ドラゴン。全モンスターの憧れだぞ。
クールだよな。
Oh, totally.
どっかのタヌキと違って。
No, I think he just insulted you, Grim. Well, I think that is going to do it for today's episode then. God, that was so funny at the end there. Like, first of all, just the fact that you're just showing me these Disney villains and this game with anime boys is funny. But also just, they were such great people. They were amazing. Oh, wow! They sound like such amazing leaders. Yeah! But other than that, we got to start learning a bit about the boys through those vignette things. I feel like I'm gonna need to do some research on like a lot of the game mechanics though, because very confused on how a lot of this stuff works. Gotcha games like this, I feel like, need better tutorials. But if you guys also have any tips, please let me know in the comments below if you know things about this game that I do not. It'll be very appreciated, but I'm also going to do some research on my own, I think, too. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!